So on this video, I'm going to show you how to use Copilot for 365 built into Microsoft Loop. If you've not started using Loop yet, highly recommend it. Fantastic for taking notes and collaborating with your colleagues. So what I'm going to firstly do is go into one of my workspaces. So you can see I've created a Copilot demo workspace. And by coming into this demo, what you'll see is I'm going to create a new page here and over on the left-hand side. And you can see it's an untitled page. So we'll just quickly add an icon and pop a little back cover in that will something to do with IT potentially. So I'll just pop a computer in there. And what we can see is we're already greeted with set up your page with Copilot, so we can reuse a page or use a loop template. So these are quite useful, or you can even just type what you're looking to do as well. But I'm going to show you how to build it from scratch and how to get started. So the first thing we'll do is we'll just call it Copilot Demo 29 August 2024. And then what we'll notice is over on the right hand side, you can see the Copilot icon following us down the screen as we go down. Alternatively, what you can do is put the / on and it will bring up the Copilot submenu, which is the draft page or summarize the page. So we can't use the summarize page just yet because we haven't done any content within our page. But what we will do is we'll do a draft page content. So we'll click on that and we'll say, write a short introduction about Copilot 365 in Microsoft Loop. And then we'll hit send, and this will now create a draft for us. Now, again, similar to the Outlook, we can ask it to create it in a different type of format, maybe a bit more friendly, a bit more direct, whatever we wanted to. We can just write it here, like make it more friendly. And again, send it through and it will recreate that draft for you. Okay. Once we're happy with it, just close the Copilot and we're all good. We can make that obviously longer. Now you'll notice it defaults to American there, so I'll just change that to UK. And then what we can do is as we go down the page, you'll notice it's creating another block here. So the way that Copilot works in Loop is everything is block orientated. So you can see this is one block and we can create a loop component. So we could create a loop component and then we can share that within a Microsoft Teams chat, Microsoft Teams post, or even an email, or even a Word document if you wanted to. So quite useful for Loop. But again, obviously have a bit of a demo on Loop in another way as well. Okay. So once we've done that, what we can then do is, again, we will draft the page content. And I'm going to say now, create a table of features and benefits of using Loop. So just make sure we say Microsoft Loop so it knows what we're doing. And again, what this will do now is it's going to create a table for us. Now, once that table is created, we can go into that and we can edit what we wanted to say. But again, it gives us a foundation. So as you can see, like we've got the feature, we've got the benefit, but we might want to say add another column with a voting option. Okay. And what that's going to do now is it's going to create another column within our table, and it will give a voting option so that your colleagues or yourself can go in and upvote, downvote, and see how many people you get voting on that. So once we're happy with that, just close that off. And you can see now, look, it's obviously maximize the page. And you can see again now what we have got is this is one more loop component, and we can create a loop component, or we can copy page info. So if we're happy with it, we can change obviously anything from features, benefits. We can rewrite it with Copilot. So you'll notice when I hover it, I am getting the loop Copilot 365 icon popping up as well. And again, here you are, like you can see, in here, like I can vote up and down if I wanted to and see what's happening. So nice and easy. And again, what we'll do is we can do as an example, just come down the page a second. Oops. Okay, I accidentally deleted that component, but hopefully you can see how we can do that anyway. So what we're now going to do is I'm going to just show you how to draft more page content. So what we can do here is we can say, create a JavaScript about how to add Copilot Studio to my website. Now, what you'll see here now is this isn't just about tables. It's not just about adding text. What we can also do using Copilot is we can actually create actual code within our Loop components. So you can see this is actually now showing us how to add code scripting here. And what's really clever is you can actually change the code template here. So we can actually say, change that to PHP if we wanted to, and we can change obviously line counts and so on as well. So really useful information on it again. So there's a bit of information about Copilot on it. We can again, keep on drafting, but what we can also do as well is we can click on one of the components here. We can highlight all that text here, and then what we can do is we can use Copilot to rewrite that and just make it again a bit more direct, a bit more longer, whatever we want to do as well. So that's gives you a bit of a summary of how to use Copilot in Loop on it. There's lots of components that you can add. So you'll see that we've got all different options from tables, checklists, numbers, voting tables, progress trackers. And again, we can ask Copilot to create, edit, and change whatever we need within Loop on it. So at the moment, Loop is quite new Copilot is quite new in Loop, but you'll see that over, I reckon, the next few months, we'll start to see more and more coming into Loop and it getting a lot more intelligent as well. So hopefully that's a bit of an introduction. And if you're not using Loop, please go and try it. It's a fantastic application, all included within your Microsoft subscription. Thanks for watching, guys.